Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Our painting for today is the Golden Gate Bridge. And as you can see, I always start with the volley study. It helps me to be more familiarized with the composition. I use the grid because it does make it easy for me to know where to locate all of the shapes. I started with the lines and then to detailing and then proceed to shadows and shades to add value. Moving on to the real sketch for the painting, the procedure that I applied to the volley study is also applied here. I'll lay major shapes first, then move to the detailing area. It is in a low angle camera, and for the sketch, I use pencil with a lighter grade. And now I proceed to match detailed area. One of the book that I read quote, "It is so vital to make the shades and the shadow correct. The value is its true essential to reveal the emotions and the atmosphere. There, the colors gives and helps to support the expression. It is important also to know where the lines are coming from and being directed to, so the lines are unified and not obscured. This sketch might be a little challenging for me because I'm so used to paint two vanishing points where lines are in a straight line, while this painting is somewhat off the line, so we have to identify all the directions. The verticals are slightly tilted, the same with the horizontals. Imaginations and being able to picture where you are looking at is important to help you with the composition. They say you don't have to copy all what you saw in the reference, you just have to lay what was necessary and understand the reference itself so you can play along with it. You might be overwhelmed by the details, but my advice was for you to dance with it and just enjoy the process and to get there one by one. It will shape your painting and will help build its character. I love the sharpness of the form of this bridge, the character and its integrity, the articulation of shapes makes me be so amazed by the architecture itself. This angle might be different for me as I've never done this kind of angle before, yet it is so exciting and so refreshing. I hope you always find courage to try something different in terms of styles and angles. And let's put some color in this piece. Let us define the atmosphere. Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it misty? This one is in misty. I always use two colors, the orange and the cobalt blue. To achieve something that was in between, I mix these two colors. They are contrasting, thus helps the color to tone down. For the smooth flow of color, I always tilted the paper so that the blending is preferable. I then proceed to the shades and the shadow. Dark areas first. I use the combination of blue and orange as well as the combination of red and green. I use lighter water so that I have a thick mixture to make the color more darker. I try to do it in one layer so that it will help to the luminosity of the painting itself. As you can see, the higher part of the bridge has a much lighter color. It is because to express more that it is in the misty atmosphere, and you can also do this on your other painting to create the misty atmosphere. We are to blend them and make them lighter. The higher part of the painting has lighter color and down to the more darker contrasting color in the lower part of the painting to express more about the distance, the angle, and the atmosphere. I am now painting all of the shaded area, the darker one, to establish more depth and to see the actual shape of the structure. After indicating all of the shaded area, I then proceed to the base color of the building or the structure, the area that was lit by the sunlight. Golden Gate Bridge is in a rusty red and orange color, yet for this painting, I use orange and varying blue color for the darker part and texture. Shade, shadow, foreground. This 3D dimension of the painting helps me to identify the shape of the structure, the bending, the tilting, and the angles and turns. I now proceed to the cables of the structure. The higher the cable, the lighter, the lower the cable, the darker. After this, we will move to detailing, including the ramps, walkways, and railings of the bridge, the twisting of the cables, and others. The shaded structure of the repeated vertical patterns of the horizontals of the bridge. And And lastly, the retouch to add more depth and highlights for the painting. Leave your signature together with the date and remove the tape all around the borders. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to comment down below for suggestions, comments, recommendations, and requests. Thank you once again, and God bless you. See you next time.